No more sin. Stop the perversion. No more sin. No more sin. No more sin. Stop sinning, Fort Worth. Stop sinning, Fort Worth. No more sin. No more sin. Yes.
I'm an attorney, and this is a Fort Worth City ordinance that you can't do this. I'm an attorney. This is a Fort Worth.
You know what? You're nobody. You're nobody,
Can
man.
I finish
You're
my
nobody.
sentence?
You're nobody, man.
This is a
You're
Fort Worth
nobody.
City.
You're nobody. You're nobody. You're nobody.
No, you have no.
Stop sinning, Fort Worth. 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 This country doesn't have a gun issue. It has a sin issue. It has a sin issue. This nation does. Jesus, let's hear some words from Jesus. Jesus said, don't fear man that can kill the body. That's what Jesus said, not to fear men. But Jesus said, fear him who can not only kill the body, but after he's done doing that, can cast the soul into hell. So Jesus said, fear the one that can cast the soul into hell. So we're here to tell you about the true and living God, the true God that's going to cast most into hell. And there is good news here. There is good news here today. God could have mercy upon some of you. God could have mercy on you, but it requires something from you. It requires something from you. It requires humility and brokenness. Brokenness and humility. You must be on your face crying out to God for his mercy. And he can pour out his mercy upon you. But God is not impressed with pride events, gay pride events, gun pride events, anti-gun pride events. God is impressed by broken spirits and contrite hearts. Yes, if you want to see the power of God, if you want to see safety, you need to cry out to God. You need to get on your face before God. Yes, the living God of the Bible can provide safety. But the people of this nation don't love the living God. No, they'll stand up as social justice warriors, won't they, to ban guns. But where are you standing up for the unborn that are cut to pieces every day? 3,500 babies every day in this nation are cut to pieces. Where are you folks standing up for them? The unborn, those that don't have a voice. Those that don't even have a voice are being cut to pieces. Where are you? Where are you? It's not so much fun, is it? No, the unborn can't speak, can they? No, they're just cut to pieces by doctors, by wicked people. Wicked people. You know what God says? God hates the hands that shed innocent blood. That's what God hates. God hates the hands that shed innocent blood, folks. Yes, God is going to judge this nation. Yes, he is. And we're here to warn you today. We are here to warn you that if you want to see the love of God, but you're not loving him, you're not loving God. God is love, but many people are not loving God back. Yes, God is not, you're not loving him back. So it's time to wake up, folks, because judgment is coming to this nation that embraces perversion, this nation that embraces wickedness. Oh yes, this nation that embraces wickedness and perversion. Yes, you can hear it in the people's voices. The pride, the perversion, yes. That's what we have here in America. That's why we have death, because sin brings forth death. That's what the Bible says. The wages of sin is death. So where you have a lot of sin, you're going to have a lot of death in that nation. Where you have a lot of sin in a nation, you're going to have a lot of death. That's what the Bible says. Because the wages, the salary of sin, what sin gets paid is death in this. That's what the Bible says. God repays sin with death. Yes. Now, I'm here to warn the people here, ma'am. Where are you standing up for the unborn, ma'am? Where are you standing up for the unborn, huh? Or do you stand up? Do you stand up for the unborn? Do you stand up for the unborn? That's good. Because a lot of people here could care less. This nation doesn't have a gun problem. It has a sin problem. It has a sin problem. That's what this nation has a problem with, is sin, perversion in the schools, the teachers now. The teachers, we've got perverts teaching our kids. Is there any wonder that you got kids as robots wound up acting like crazed weirdos? It's because of the perversion in this nation. If we want peace, if we want safety, we must humble ourselves before God. If we want peace, if we want the mercy of God, we need to humble ourselves, folks. Yes, it's supposed to be a children's march, and you have a bunch of old leftover social justice warriors. How sad it is. This is supposed to be a children's march, but you've got a bunch of leftover commies from the 70s, don't you? You've got a bunch of leftover wannabe communists. How sad it is. How sad it is. Yes. Yes, we must have some Obama, some Hillary Clinton people here, right? I can hear the wisdom, the Hillary Clinton people here. How sad it is, folks. God is fixing to judge this nation, and the judgments, he's going to start with the wicked, folks. The judgment is coming. Get ready, folks. If you're afraid of guns, you haven't seen the wrath of God poured out upon this nation. What's that? If you've got a problem with this, you're going to have a big problem when God starts pouring out his wrath upon this nation. Yes, he'll bring the enemies of America here, and there will be no mercy on old or young. If you think that a bullhorn is offensive, wait until you've seen God's wrath. Wait until you've seen God's wrath poured out upon a nation. Yes, this nation doesn't have a gun problem. It has a sin problem, because there's a lot of wicked sinners. A lot of the older people here, they love their perversion here, right? You got a bunch of old leftover communists that love perversion and wickedness. Well, God is fixing to strike you down. He's going to strike down the wicked. He's going to cut down the wicked. Where are you standing up for the unborn, Fort Worth? Where are you standing up for the unborn that are cut to pieces? 3,500 babies every day are cut to pieces. 3,500 babies every day are cut to pieces. And where are you, Fort Worth? You won't show up, will you? No, because the communists, the lefties, the social justice warriors, oh, they love abortion, right? They love abortion, right? Yes, we got the loudmouths here. The loudmouths here, sir. You're about to breathe your last breath and stand in front of a holy God that's going to cast you into hell. They'll cast you into hell. Stop sinning. Fort Worth, stop sinning. Fort Worth, stop sinning. Fort Worth, stop sinning. This country doesn't have a gun problem. It has a sin problem. The problem with America and the problem with Fort Worth is not guns. It's the sinners that hold the guns, folks. It's the sinners that hold the guns. Yes, folks, it's time to wake up. God is not playing games. He's here to try to get your attention today. Will you humble yourself? You're not marching for the unborn. You're not marching for the unborn, are you? No, you won't march for them. No, because you just want to get the hands out of the American people, right? Get the hands out of the American people, right? Yes, how sad it is, folks. It's a sad day when you've got a bunch of lesbian founders that are here trying to organize this march. You've got a bunch of wicked perverts here, right? Yes, that's the fruit of this little organization here. Yes. No more sin. No more sin. Yes. Oh, there's the loudmouth pervert lesbians here, right? Do we have the lesbians here today? Yeah, we do. Yeah, they love to come where the kids are. They love to come where the kids are. Yes, they love to come. Stop sinning, Fort Worth. Stop sinning. Stop sinning, Fort Worth. Stop sinning. Stop sinning, Fort Worth. Stop sinning. Where are you standing up for the unborn? Where are you standing up for the unborn, Fort Worth? The 3,500 babies that are killed every day in America. Where are you, Fort Worth? Where are you when the babies are being slain day in and day out? The 3,500 babies that are being executed. You're nowhere to be found, right? You're nowhere to be found. It's sad, folks.
No vagina, no opinion.
No other counter-protesters.
How's it feel to be an asshole, huh? A stupid one at that. My younger days.
Oh, here we have the old folks here. Sir, you're about to breathe your last breath and stand in front of judgment in front of the Lord. And I hope he has mercy on you, folks. We're here to warn. You're here trying to pervert the minds of the children. You're here trying to pervert the minds of the children, the lesbians, the homosexuals, the old social justice perverts left over from the 70s, the old hippies. How sad it is, folks. You need to stand up for righteousness. You need to stand up for holiness. Yes, this country doesn't have a gun issue. It has a sin issue. The sin that's in this nation that's been legalized, the perversion, and the Bible says the wages of sin is death. That's what the Bible says. The wages of sin is death. So if you want less death in this nation, there has to be less sin, folks. Because where there is sin, sin leads to corruption, which leads to death. If you want safety, if you want these good things, we have to be holy and righteous before God. Yes, the fruit of righteousness is peace. The fruit of righteousness is everlasting life. The fruit of holiness are good things. But the fruit of wickedness, the fruit of perversion is sin, or the fruit of sin is death, folks.
You're wasting your time, buddy. Hey, you're wasting your time out here. Nobody's listening to you because they don't care. Don't you understand that? Or you got a brain at all?
Hold on.
Yeah, buddy, go talk to the tree somewhere.
Isn't it sad? You thought there was going to be a lot of kids here, but there's a bunch of old people here, old social justice leftovers from the 60s.